Hi everyone, it's Jen here from Tarot Spirit, here for your June, um, for the week starting June 13th, weekly tarot reading. Today I'm going to use the Druid tarot deck. I hope you guys had a nice week. It looks like, I'm not an astrologer, but it looks like there's some pretty interesting astrologic things taking place. I'm really thinking about what I'm going to do. I guess I'll just pull some cards and read them. We got the Princess of Swords and the Prince of Swords. So the Page and Knight of Swords. Communication, truth, thinking clearly, trying to communicate clearly, unlike I'm doing right now. It's like someone's ready to do battle. It's like I'm done. I've had enough. And he's just coming in let's get this all out in the open. Here's my, that sword represents truth to me. And, it's like he's protected and ready to reveal something. And she looks like she's still contemplating the sword, the truth, what she's going to say, how she's going to deal with it, wondering if what she's thinking is true. And he kind of has the confidence, you know what, I see this situation for what it is, and I'm taking action. And I'm changing, I'm speaking up. Sort of almost an ultimatum type energy is coming through with that card. So what else came out? Judgment. Yep. I see someone putting their foot down this week, enough, I'm done, and making some really big decisions. Moving forward, things can never be the same. I have made some big decisions, and moving forward, things are going to be very different. And it could have to do with children. There's a child in here, and there's a child in this, but this is the happily ever after card, the 10 of Cups. So I really feel like this is an omen saying, you need to try to do it as tactfully as possible, but put your foot down. No wiggle room. Here's where we are. Here's how it's going to be. Enough is enough, and not budging. And sometimes, you shouldn't compromise. You shouldn't give anyone leeway, especially if their past behavior has been such that there's just repetitive behaviors, and that's just been going on for too long, and you have to put your foot down. And by doing that and standing your ground, and even a little bit going on the offensive with that Knight of Swords, he's a little bit on the offensive, hey, listen, here's outlet. I'm going to tell you how it's going to be actually. Maybe bringing this out, other people are going to go, oh, wow, now that I'm seeing things clearly, or really looking at the whole picture, I'm going to make some different decisions than I originally thought I was going to make, because of seeing things more clearly and having communicated. I mean, these are the facts, right? Just the facts. The swords are truth, facts coming out. And when the truth is coming out, there are some big decisions that are going to be made, and adjustments made and shifted because of this. And it's going to be beneficial for you, for your environment. Emotionally, it's it's finally out in the open. The truth finally came out. Someone's finally, seeing the situation for what it really is. And it's going to be a relief. I want to look at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Hanged Man, probably going to get in trouble because this dude's naked. Here, I'll put it way back here. um, One time, you know how I don't like put a beginning in the video because I'm lazy. So it just will stop in random places. And it was like, stop just like this. I'm like, oh, great. I'm going to get like in trouble. So the Hanged Man, though, is about, yes, so this time of suspension, this time of feeling like there isn't a way to move forward, really did. It's like we really learn the lesson of the Hanged Man, which is to use this time to think of all the different perspectives of a situation and gain enlightenment, gain clarity about the situation. And then we're able to move forward. So sometimes this isn't about sacrifice or not being able to move because of external forces. It can be ourselves. We just weren't ready to move forward. We just didn't have the perspective or the understanding to have the confidence to move forward. And that energy is definitely fading with cards such as this. Or you may hear communication, maybe someone else has put their foot down. But there is judgment taking place. There are decisions that are going to be made. And this card can be read as karma. You know, life review. Someone, this putting your foot down is going to cause someone, whether it's us or someone else, I think it's someone else, because I feel like we've done the thinking. It's really going to cause someone else to really do like a life review and see things differently. Maybe finally, maybe there's going to be issues about childhood coming up. But it's going to be a real calling, a wake-up call. Yeah, that's what I want to say, a real wake-up call. And if this person, whether it's us or someone else, can heed this call and step up, step into the light, really look at the situation as it is, and deal with it, there can be a really beautiful ending coming. So I like to say, consider the possibility. Just consider the possibility that you were wrong, or you're not seeing the situation as it is, or you've been too lenient on someone, and if you've been doing things the same way over and over and over again, you know, and you've just been trying to make it work. And sometimes it's like, you know what? No, here's a line. Here are boundaries. Here are things that are not tolerated, and I'm not budging. And sometimes you need to do that for people to have the wake up call, and you know, they can either hear it or not. They can go crawl back in the hole. But either way, it's going to bring happiness because you've dealt with a situation definitively, and it's up to, you know, here's what I will and will not tolerate, and you can take it or leave it. I mean, sometimes you just got to do that. So I feel like we need to take some decisive action this week. This may totally contradict what the astrology is. I've kind of forgotten. I just remember there's a lot of things going on. But have confidence and stick up for yourself. And remember, you can do this. Doreen Virtue had some really good videos on how to be assertive, not aggressive. So I would encourage you. I'm sure those are still available somewhere, because that's tricky. How to be assertive without being aggressive. But that's sort of the approach I'm feeling. So, well, that was kind of a different reading. I don't know. That just came pouring out without any, I don't know. I didn't really have a plan, so it kind of took on a life of its own. But so have confidence. Stay strong, and sometimes tough love is the way to go. So I hope you have a really good week, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.